Where are my clothes?
Today is the day. Today is the day to get my tattoo, which is a tattoo of a cat for a cat. Some of you know my cat died the day before quarantine started. And it's been sad. So I made an appointment to get my commemorative tattoo of him, but quarantine started. So it's been rescheduled like 3 times. Now it's happening. I have to wear a mask. I have to put my phone in my backpack. So I will be faced with the pain, fully immersed in the experience that I signed myself up for. It's gonna be so cute. I don't know what it looks like yet. So I'm making a PB&J. It's keeping your blood sugar up and your proteins up is very good, especially for tattoo times. First of all, take the amount of peanut butter that you would normally put on a PB&J, split it in half, and put it on both breads so your jelly doesn't leak through. Thank you, lunch ladies of my high school. I gotta buy my train ticket. I gotta go. I have to go. See you later. Hello. Now I thought it could be like a little painting plant chat. Forgot that blue and red make purple and not green. I'm out of touch. I haven't painted in so long. The last painting I did was the radish spirit in March. I've got some abstract faces that I drew and we're just gonna see. Sometimes it's just important to play with colors, you know? Do I know what's happening? Did I go in with a plan? No. And that's when you have the most fun. Remember art class? Remember when you just had like an hour set aside in your day to just make stuff? How cool is that? I don't know what's happening. Ew. What? I don't know. I'm having a good time, so I don't care what happens. I have applied a new job. I don't plan on getting it because I've had a lot of rejection over the years, and so I don't really want to get my hopes up. I think I deserve the job. I think I would be good at it. That job interview is in like 2 or 3 days. Crazy to think about. It'll be my first interview in Dutch. We've got more leaves. Oh my god, my tea! Story of my life. That's cold. What would you do if you had no limitations for yourself, just to take care of yourself? I think I would get a new apartment. I think that would make me feel very relaxed and nice. And I guess what I'm doing to make that happen is try and get a job. Who's everyone's best friend in Animal Crossing? Mine is Lyman. Him and Hazel were my starters. And my first impression was, oh my gosh, first chance I get, this guy's out of here. Lime green jock, and I don't need this in my life. Then we got to talking and it just happened. Don't know how to explain it. He's just the best. He's my favorite. And so now he's my best friend. And that's just how that is. Let me try and name everybody that I have on my island. Bo, Bunny, Dina, Egbert. He just moved in yesterday. He's got the saddest eyes. Was I just supposed to leave him? Freya, Hengi, Eugene, Lyman, Meringue, and Zucker. I've been reading a lot. Right now, I'm reading the 8th Pendragon book and Dying of Whiteness. I've been reading a lot. Over the weekend, I read like a book a day, which I've liked. I love reading. As a kid, the second I learned how to read, I just never stopped. And I was constantly reading and I always had a book on me. And then when things got, more real and there was a lot more to deal with, and I kind of fell into life eating me alive, I stopped reading. So I had to kind of teach myself to do the things that I like to do. I still am, in a way. Like I said, the last painting I did was in March. Why haven't I painted? I have nothing but time. Why am I not doing the things that I like to do? This is something that me and my best friend talk about a lot. But yeah, I feel like I've got reading back and I'm really excited about it. So I kind of want to do like a books I read in quarantine kind of video. Do you guys want to be subscribed to a booktuber? I would love to be a booktuber. Right now you're subscribed to a professional painter. Wow! Art! There we go. They kind of look more like leaves now with the like white. It's a process. Things don't have to be beautiful immediately or ever. This is fun. This is coming along. I don't know where it's going. Did I forget my tea again? I did. Art. Hello. Oh yeah. It's been a couple of weeks since I got my tattoos. This is probably not the best place to show you, but here we have got Howie holding the little umbrella, but dancing with, because he fears nothing and very much liked getting wet. I've got a little snail guy. Yeah, this is, there'll be better pictures later. Follow my Instagram. Snail boy, and there was such an awkward space here. We filled it with a whirligig. Today, Lauren's and I are gonna have a picnic. I'm gonna take out these 2-3-day-old braids. Very poofy, but smells so nice. It's Leviosa, not Leviosa. See, this part's growing. Can these grow? Can my bangs grow? Let's make food. I'm gonna make quesadillas. If you season them right, you can make a chickpea cheese quesadilla, and it is reminiscent of a Taco Bell quesadilla. I'm never gonna say it tastes the same. Let's do it. Chickpeas. Give them a good rinse. I only learned this recently, so you're gonna wanna massage them so you can get these weird coatings off. I've been eating chickpea coatings for way too long. And you might be asking yourself, does it really make a difference? Can't I just cook my chickpeas? I asked myself the same question. Yes, ew, please. Bug shells. Take them off. I'm gonna make them a little bit different than I did last time, but I believe in myself, so trust the process. Oh, you can probably see better here. We've got a Howie, we've got a snail, we've got a whirligig. Last time I didn't use veganese, but I wished I did. I didn't have any. Our grocery store stopped selling it and we don't have an immersion blender, so we can't make our own. I've tried making it in a regular blender. Don't come for me, okay? So this is the best veganese on planet Earth. My friend Inika makes it and sells it to restaurants. That's how good it is. And I asked her if I could buy some off her, and she gave me my first batch for free. She's an excellent businesswoman. I love her forever. So I'm just gonna put like maybe 1 dollop, maybe a dollop and a half. And now it's time for hot sauces. This is a chili habanero hot sauce. It's basically paint in a bottle. It doesn't have a lot of flavor to it. Your habanero verde sauce, because that's gonna go on the tortilla. Maybe take out some garlic, maybe take out some jalapenos. This is Funky Soul Spices. Yeah, that's what it's advertised as. It has a nice smoked taste to it. It has like 3 different types of paprika. Some of that in there. I also haven't used this before. It's basically tomato compote in a tube like this, but it's spicy. It's hot peppers. I'm gonna put a little on my floor, and then I'll put some in here. That's why when you guys ask for recipes, I don't have anything to give you because I kind of just wing it. I'm gonna put some of this garlic in there. Boom. It's pretty hard to go wrong. Just believe in yourself. I wish I could cut these up, but I'm way too lazy to do that right now. So jalapenos in there, but just a little bit of the sauce because we have the spicy tube in there too. Okay, chipotle. This will also give you a nice smoky flavor. Why I really wanted the mayonnaise last time I made this was because you know when you get a Taco Bell quesadilla, it has the chicken, it has the cheese, but it also has like an almost creamy, spicy sauce. And that's what makes it, in my opinion. Some coriander in there, cilantro. Throw some of that in there. Get something to mash it with. You're not mashing until everything is the same consistency. You're just mashing so you're not putting a pile of balls on a tortilla. It looks like that. Shush. Let's give it a taste. Big pan. So our tortilla's down, and then I'm going to put the green boy just a little bit on because it's sweet. Yeah, it's almost lemony, soury. So it looks like that. Make your favorite vegan cheese. I wouldn't recommend a cheddar with this one. I would recommend something more mild, less orange. I like this one a lot. I know that this is German though. I think like the classic Vio Life would be perfect. You're gonna put a layer of cheese on the bottom and on top. Now it's time. Quick folds. Flip it. Right now we are, okay, I would like to address the witches in the viewership. I have quite a few dead bees. So I've just been putting them in like this like earrings case. Shut up! They started at 7:30 this morning. That's not legal. I have them here in this little jar with a dried rosebud and a snail shell. And recently I found a moth. Also, can you see that? Can you see that? Yeah. A little feather that I found. It looked like it was growing out of Howie's head. I even texted Loris and said, "Can cats grow feathers though?" I don't think they can, but Howie did. My question is, did I make a spell accidentally? Dried berry in there, there's some dried grass. It just seems like a really wholesome, positive kind of spell. Like if I brought wasps home, that'd be a curse. But this is, it's something special. Hello. We are currently walking to a park so I can read in the sunshine. Freaking scratched open a mosquito bite in my sleep like a buffoon. Anyway, it's so nice. It's like 75 degrees, super sunny, super birdie. We got our apple slices, we've got our books. I'm currently reading Nobody by Mark Lamont Hill and the 9th Pendragon book by DJ McHale. I'm also reading City of Thieves by David. I'm reading that with Deidre. We have a little book club and we read books together and it's been the highlight of my life. See, there are so many bees. The world is dying. Good morning. It is the next day. Ooh. Today I have a job interview. Technically a second job interview, not as in 2 jobs, but I'm making my way downtown, walking fast. No, I'm making my way into the possibility of this job being real life. As some of you know, last summer I got a job in a coffee shop and was let go after a few weeks because my Dutch wasn't good enough, which it wasn't. We are not mad at them. But crazy strides have been made. For this job, I did my first phone interview in Dutch. It was 40 minutes long. I recorded it just in case I needed to go back and be like, oh my god, like how bad did I mess up?
You know a lot of words. You do not have to be afraid to talk.
Ik appreciate dat zoveel. It went so insanely well. Like I hung up feeling good, not just because the interview went well, but it was just such a big milestone to have a job interview in another language. Like what? I'm making some spicy tofu. So yeah, yesterday I went to the park. That's basically where I was all day long. We read a couple chapters of Nobody. It's insanely good. And then I got like very decently far in Pendragon. I could just devour these books. I catch myself being like, okay, one more chapter. Okay, one more chapter. One more chapter. But like, let's talk about how hideous this cover is. Ew. If I saw this in a bookstore, I would never pick it up. So it's a good thing that 10-year-old me found them before I did. I'm nervous. I have a job interview dress. I'll show you. I'll show you. I'll show you. I'm gonna continue with the morning and then check in. Okay, brush my teeth. Wash my face. Let's do some skincare. I genuinely don't know what else to say. I think I should just stop thinking about it. Stop thinking about it. Let's get pretty. We're back. I got a dress specifically for this interview. And I was like, I have nothing to wear. Somehow in the dressing room and in wearing it out in public once, I did not realize just how see-through the dress was. You can see my cheeks, okay? As far as hair is concerned, awful, just no more of this. Oh, God. I feel like I'm going to throw up. He's really nice though. Everyone that I've talked to so far has been so nice. I don't need to be afraid. But I am. Who let my hair get so long? Alright, that's fine. I'm not gonna wear glasses because I have to wear a mask. You know, but it's not to say don't wear a mask. I'm not an anti-mask person. But that doesn't make them suck any less, okay? Vision who? Wear a mask. Just nervous. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. Let me show you my fit. I still have about an hour to kill, so let's do a plant update. Let's start with this guy. A second avocado pit. This one actually opened and then it just kind of stopped. And then the Q-tips broke off and I kind of thought maybe this is good for it. Maybe it needs to be more submerged in water. Maybe it wasn't getting enough water. And so I'm just kind of letting it exist. Don't have good feelings about it. A while back, my friend sent me a Corona care package and within it were bulbs to plant flowers. I'm confused. So they started doing this at the tops, which either means that they're dry even though I water them, or it could also mean that they're sun damaged. They don't really get direct sun. I looked even deeper into it and apparently leaves turn yellow and such like this on plants if they're finicky little buttheads and don't drink tap water. They need filtered water. And to that I say, I don't even drink filtered water. Sorry, if that's your problem, it's not changing. It's not that I'm against filtered water. There's just nowhere in this apartment for there to be a Brita filter. We have no counter space in our kitchen. Our refrigerator's too small. Like, we're not filtering water anytime soon. So if they die, they die. The bourgeoisie, no place in here. What's next? This is kind of a sad tour. I'm ending on a happy note, I swear. But first, this is the acorn. It grew really big and had really great leaves, and now I I think it's dead. I think it's dead. I think it's because I needed to have rehomed it outside. It has been here since March, so it's been quite a while. I don't think he's still with us, but it was still really fun to have him. Quick intermission, the ecospheres. I did the ecospheres in May, and it's now almost July. It's been a while. I think they were duds from the start. Sometimes they're just duds. The balance just isn't there. The water source that I took it from was like a man-made lake. It wasn't like dirt or sand. It was just old leaves that fell and made it to the bottom. So they look like this now. You know, if there's light behind it, it looks a little better. It's a dud. That's all I gotta say. I tried another one as well. You can't see dang nothing. They're both just kind of dead and sad. I watched so many YouTube videos on how to do it. Either I did it wrong or they were just duds, because that happens. Let's end on a happier note. My strawberries. I don't think they're ever going to become strawberries. I do think they need to be switched to a bigger place, but they have little flowers on them. It's so cute. It's so nice. It kind of feels like it's a matter of time before this dies, but it's so cute. Next, this guy is huge. He grows so many new leaves. This is a newer one. What? This guy's doing swimmingly. Fantastic. 5 stars. Next, I got a prayer plant. I was at a store getting new oven mitts and stuff like that, and there were a ton of plants. My Belgian friend Michelle kept messaging her different plants, and I'm like, is this a good plant? Is this a good plant? And she highly encouraged me to get this one. She assured me that it's super easy to take care of. It grows really fast, and it moves a lot during the day, which is fun. I'm so happy with it. I might have a picture of when I first got this. I think I got this like 3 weeks ago, maybe. The last plant update I think I have is easily the most exciting of them all, in my opinion. I attempted to propagate the giant monstera plant. Boom. Well, this is not what I did. I did not do this. They were already there. But look at, he's starting. We have roots, baby. Wow. I'm sorry, I talk a lot when I'm nervous. Very much a lot. I'm very nervous. Het is heel warm, maar mooi. This is happening. It is all here to burn. I'm gonna barf. I will check back in afterwards. I got the job. I got popsicle to celebrate. Hello? You're looking at an employed person. She appears to be a skinned employed person. I'm just using that beloved face mask from The Ordinary. Let me rinse real fast. A lot of people have asked me to make a skincare video. I do intend to do so. I just want some empties first. I want to spend more time with the routine. Okay, so let's talk about today. In the second I got to talking to my boss. Hello. It was just a very nice time. He said my Dutch was not so bad and that I was friendly and that I could start in a couple of weeks. To a lot of people, this is not a big deal. It's just a grocery store job. It's just a minimum wage job. Yada, yada, yada. And these voices sometimes get into my own brain, and I have a tendency to beat myself up about my successes and where I stand and all this stuff. But if you have a job, period, that's awesome. And if you're looking for a job and working hard to find a job, that's awesome. And if you're too sick to work and you're contributing in other ways, maybe with music or art or being a good friend, that's awesome too. Existing is so hard. And so if you can get yourself to do anything, bravo. I'm off to make some cold brew. I've never made cold brew before. Apparently it's really easy. Good morning, I just woke up. Let's strain it, see what all the hubbub is about. There's some specks in it. But we don't have any milk. The day I finally make cold brew, we always have milk. We have 5 milks at a time. Okay, let's go. Let's make our coffee. Ooh, there are so many coffee flakes in there. Did I make cold brew? Taste test. Cold brew. Ooh. Hello. We're at the park again. The more days that I can get outside, sit in a field of grass, and read my book, the happier I am. I've got my apple slices, water, the sunshine, we've got flowers. Dude, it's starting to actually sink in that I got a job. Yesterday we celebrated by getting some sushi to go. I made some ramen to go with it. It was really nice. And in 2 weeks, I will be starting a little probation period, a little trial run, and then this could become my long-term job. And even better, I went on to the Discord and a few people were saying, oh my gosh, I loved working in a grocery store. I thought it was great and fun, which was just so nice to hear. I love the Discord
it so much. I wish I could live there. It's not just the job, it's what this job means. We'll finally be able to move. As some of you know, we've been looking for a new place, but with 2 people and only 1 income, it doesn't look good on paper, and we were not getting accepted anywhere. So we should be able to move and get a more suitable place to visit my family. There's just a lot to be thankful for. There's a lot to be excited for if this all works out, which it seems to be so far. We're on the right path. And with that, I think I will leave you for this video. Stay tuned, I guess, if you want to see how this all pans out. Hope life is being good to you. Thank you for clicking. Thank you for caring. Thank you for being nice. See you next time.